The GMC Hummer H2 was never built to blend in. It doesn't try to be subtle. It doesn't try to be efficient. And it definitely doesn't try to please everyone. This is a vehicle that exists for one reason only: presence. The moment you see the Hummer H2, it changes the space around it. Roads feel smaller. Other cars feel quieter. The design is unapologetically bold, squared off, and aggressive. Every angle looks heavy, solid, and intentional. This isn't modern minimalism. This is industrial dominance. The front end tells the whole story. A massive grille, wide stance, and upright windshield give the H2 a military-inspired look that feels more like a machine than a vehicle. It doesn't look aerodynamic, and it doesn't care. The Hummer H2 was built to look powerful, not polite. From the side, the flat body panels and tall ride height give it a commanding silhouette. This is not a car you step into, you climb into it. And that physical act already sets the tone for the experience. You feel elevated. You feel separated from the road. At the rear, the design stays consistent. Wide, blocky, and unmistakable. The spare tire mounted on the back isn't just functional, it's symbolic. This vehicle wants you to know it's ready for terrain, even if it spends most of its life on city streets. Step inside, and the atmosphere shifts from aggressive to surprisingly comfortable. The interior of the Hummer H2 feels massive. Space is everywhere. Wide seats, a tall roof, and thick pillars create a sense of safety and isolation. You don't feel exposed in this cabin, you feel protected. Materials are rugged rather than luxurious. This isn't fine leather and piano black trim. It's thick plastics, solid switches, and heavy controls. Everything feels built to last rather than impress. The dashboard layout is straightforward and functional. Buttons are large. Controls are easy to reach. This car wasn't designed for touchscreens and digital minimalism. It was designed for gloves, durability, and simplicity. Seating is high and commanding. From the driver's seat, visibility is excellent. You see over traffic, not through it. That changes how you drive. You don't rush. You don't weave. You move with authority. Rear passengers enjoy generous space. This is a vehicle that can comfortably carry people and gear without compromise. Long trips feel relaxed, not cramped. But the Hummer H2 experience truly reveals itself when you start driving. Let's be honest, this is not a refined drive. The steering is heavy. The ride is firm. You feel the road. The H2 communicates its weight constantly, reminding you that you're piloting something substantial. This is not a vehicle you forget you're driving. Acceleration is strong but not quick. Power comes from size and torque, not speed. The engine moves the H2 forward with determination, not urgency. It doesn't sprint, it pushes. On highways, the Hummer H2 feels stable but demanding. You need space. You need awareness. This is not a car for tight gaps or aggressive lane changes. It rewards patience and confidence. In the city, driving the H2 is an event. Parking requires planning. Narrow streets demand focus. But in return, you get unmatched road presence. People notice. Some admire. Some judge. The H2 doesn't care. And neither should you, if you choose this vehicle. Off-road is where the Hummer H2 makes sense. This SUV was engineered with real off-road capability. High ground clearance, four-wheel drive, and a solid build allow it to handle rough terrain confidently. Mud, sand, rocks, the H2 doesn't flinch easily. It's not a lightweight crawler, but it's durable and capable. You feel the mass working for you, not against you. The vehicle feels planted, confident, and unbothered by obstacles. Now let's talk about reality. Because this is where opinions split. The GMC Hummer H2 is not practical for everyone. Fuel efficiency is poor by modern standards. This vehicle consumes fuel unapologetically. If fuel economy matters to you, this is not your vehicle. Maintenance can be costly. Parts are heavy. Repairs require attention. This is not a low-cost ownership experience. The interior, while comfortable, feels dated by today's standards. Technology is basic. Infotainment is simple. If you want advanced digital systems, this car will feel old school. But here's the part many people miss. The Hummer H2 was never meant to be modern. It represents a specific era in automotive history, a time when excess wasn't questioned, and presence mattered more than efficiency. It's a symbol of confidence, power, and individuality. People don't buy the Hummer H2 because it makes sense on paper. They buy it because it makes them feel something. This is a vehicle for people who don't want to disappear in traffic. For those who enjoy commanding attention, space, and respect on the road. For drivers who prefer machines with character over refinement, the Hummer H2 is not subtle luxury. It's loud confidence, and in today's world of silent hybrids and minimalist crossovers, that makes it stand out even more. This SUV doesn't ask for approval. It doesn't try to justify itself. It exists on its own terms. Before choosing a GMC Hummer H2, ask yourself one honest question. Do you want a vehicle that fits into modern expectations, or a vehicle that challenges them? Because the Hummer H2 doesn't adapt to you. You adapt to it, and if that idea excites you, this vehicle delivers an experience that very few modern cars can replicate. It's heavy, it's bold, it's inefficient, and it's unforgettable. If you enjoy cinematic car stories, honest automotive perspectives, and vehicles with real personality, subscribe to the channel. More real machines are coming. No hype, just truth.